Ladies and you guys, it's me, Shaggy, coming to you live with another episode of Shaggy Rogers Book Reviews. Today, we're getting back into a storyline and to a character that has become very near and dear to my heart. Without further ado, Jim Butcher's The Dresden Files, Summer Night. Let's get into it, guys. So, Harry is a haggard shell of himself. Following the events of Grave Peril, the last novel, Susan, his girlfriend and paramour, has turned down his marriage proposal and up and freaking vanished, leaving for South America. He's barely eating. He's using every waking moment to devote himself to finding a cure for her vampirism. And as you remember, spoiler alert, she got turned into a vampire. But she hasn't fed on anyone just yet. For all we know, she's still just a thrall. Dodging supernatural hit squads with his werewolf pals to a chance meeting with the Winter Queen herself, things are taking a bit of a fast pace for Harry Blackstone Copperfield Dresden. And what we, as the audience and the reader, have to ask ourselves is he going to be able to hang on to his sanity when this is all said and done? Summer Night sees Harry take on a case, an all-new case, that he, honest to God, does not want to take on. Because it's one thing when he's dealing with, supernatural baddies or whatnot. He can handle that. It's a whole nother thing when he's dealing with fairy royalty. In particular, Queen Mab has contracted him to find the killer of the Summer Night, hence the name of the book, and to clear her name because everybody thinks she did it, or at least someone in the Winter Court did it. Harry's life is then dramatically thrown into the hands of the White Council, and it doesn't really look good for Harry. In fact, he narrowly escapes with his hide because the vampire courts have issued the Wizard Council an ultimatum. They'll forgive everything, just as long as they send Harry Dresden out on a silver platter with an apple in his mouth. Jim Butcher delivers a fast-paced, action-packed novel that is just full of twists and turns, and he sticks very much to that unshaven knight trope from older detective stories, obviously with a supernatural twist. I mean, Harry's a freaking wizard. To not spoil anything, though, getting back to those old detective story tropes, another one of Harry's old flames turns up in this novel, and she very fastly becomes his own femme fatale, sort of. Pick this up wherever you can. Pick up all of the Jim Butcher novels, the Jim Butcher comic books, wherever you can. If it's Amazon, Abe's Books, Thrift Books, wherever these books are sold, pick them up, read them, have physical copies of them. If you don't do physical copies, download the PDFs wherever you can find them. On Kindle. Again, if you're a very busy person, get on YouTube, type in any one of the audiobooks. They're all on YouTube for free. You ain't gotta spend a dime of your money, and you can have James Marsden's Spike himself read them to you. As I have said on every single one of my Dresden Files reviews, it's that good. I give it my stamp of approval. That has been my review of the Dresden Files Summer Night. And I'm Shaggy, and I'm telling you that reading can be very fun to mental. You stay safe. I'll catch you guys on the next one.